Hey, welcome to AI EdTech Job Seeker channel. Today we will know through this video what is job responsibilities as a work permit receiver officer, how to become a work permit receiver. We will tell you through this video. Stay with us till the end of the video. I'm genuinely excited. You've decided to click on this video today. We're about to dive deep into a role that's crucial in many industries, but often flies under the radar, the work permit receiver. All right, enough talk. Let's get right into it. So, let's kick things off with the basics. What exactly is a work permit receiver? In simple terms, a work permit receiver is an individual who is formally authorized to accept and manage a work permit for a specific task at a specific location. Think of them as the gatekeepers of safe work practices for potentially hazardous jobs. They ensure that all conditions outlined in the permit to work are understood, implemented, and maintained throughout the job. Their signature on that permit signifies a huge responsibility. Alright, now that we understand what a work permit receiver does and why they're so important, the next logical question is, how do you actually become one? The journey usually starts with gaining relevant experience in the industry where you wish to work. You'll need to undergo specific training and competency assessments, often a comprehensive program designed to equip you with the knowledge of permit-to-work systems, hazard identification, risk assessment, and emergency procedures. Beyond the formal training, there are often internal company procedures you'll need to become familiar with. So let's get into our first concrete step, truly understanding what this job entails on a daily, even hourly basis. A work permit receiver is actively involved before, during, and after the permitted work. Before any work starts, they meticulously review the permit with the permit issuer. On a daily basis, this means being present at the work site, confirming that the site conditions match what's stated on the permit. Throughout the duration of the work permit receiver is responsible for monitoring compliance. After the work is completed, they ensure the work site is left in a safe condition and formally close out or suspend the permit as per procedure. Alright, moving on to step 2, the required qualifications. Some companies might prefer candidates with technical diplomas or certifications in occupational health and safety, or a related trade qualification relevant to the industry. The most crucial qualification is almost always a specific work permit receiver certification. Now let's talk about step 3, the necessary skills. Attention to detail is paramount. You're dealing with procedures and conditions that, if overlooked, could have severe consequences. Communication skills are another huge one. You need to be able to clearly and concisely explain complex safety requirements. Problem solving and critical thinking are also vital. Work environments can be dynamic and unexpected issues can arise. A strong sense of responsibility and integrity is crucial. You are entrusted with the safety of your colleagues. Okay, step 4, the application process. These roles are often filled internally within companies, especially for individuals who have demonstrated competence and a commitment to safety in other roles on site. If you're looking to enter a company as a work permit receiver, you'll be looking at job postings. Tailor your resume and cover letter to highlight your relevant experience, your safety certifications, and the key skills we just discussed. The application itself will likely involve submitting your resume, a cover letter, and copies of your certifications. Let's move on to step 5, training programs. These programs are designed to teach you the ins and outs of the permit to work system, which is a formal documented process used to control certain types of work that are identified as potentially hazardous. The training will cover the principles of PTW, why it's needed, and the roles and responsibilities of everyone involved. Successful completion typically results in a certificate, which is a key qualification. Alright, step 6. Let's break down the daily responsibilities of a work permit receiver. You'll likely meet with the permit issuer to discuss the planned tasks for the day. Once you've accepted the permit, your next responsibility is to communicate its contents to the work crew. Before work commences, you'll conduct a worksite inspection with members of the crew to verify that all the safety measures stipulated in the permit are actually in place and functioning correctly. At the end of the task, you're responsible for ensuring the work area is left clean and safe. Now for a critically important part, step 7, safety protocols. The permit to work system itself is the primary safety protocol for hazardous jobs. A key safety protocol is the hierarchy of controls. Another vital protocol is the stop work authority. Every work permit receiver must feel empowered and obligated to stop any job if they believe it's unsafe. Continuous vigilance and a questioning attitude are also crucial safety protocols. Finally, let's talk about Step 8 career advancement opportunities. Once you've gained solid experience and proven your competence as a work permit receiver, several pathways can open up. One common progression is to move into a permit issuer role. Another avenue for advancement is into broader health and safety roles. Alright guys, that was a pretty comprehensive breakdown of what it takes to become a work permit receiver and what the role truly involves. If you found this information valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you who tunes in. Stay safe out there, keep learning, and I will see you in the next video.